Welcome to another review video. Been a little while since I've done one of these. Took some time off work, relaxed. Still buying stuff, kind of slow down for a little while, buying expensive things. But once I got my tax relief direct deposit, dumped a lot of that money into my savings account and spent almost the entire rest of that on some things. But on to the review. We're going to take a look at 2 VHS tapes. Surprisingly enough, I never thought I would buy any more tapes. That was the idea anyways, until I saw that these were available for a decent price. This is Dino Riders. The Dino Riders Adventure Volume 1. This is the first episode. It's approximately 24 to 27 minutes long. There's some artwork there, really cool. There's something you can look at there and read. Pause the video if you wish. There's the Dino Riders logo there. Harness the power of dinosaurs. These were produced especially for VHS back in 1988. The show first aired in '88. But this is made to promote the Dino Riders toys made by Tyco. Tyco used to make RC cars back in the 80s, and there's actually, funny enough, there's some commercials of their older RC cars on these tapes. But yeah, I actually watched this on tape. My father taped this on TV sometime in the 80s. We were able to watch it a few times, and the tape just got so, I don't know what happened to it. It was just so old that it just wouldn't play anymore. It had major tracking issues, and eventually they just had to throw the tape away. So what got me back into this was watching an episode, like 3 episodes of this on YouTube. There's actually 14 episodes in total. Only 3 were produced on VHS, strangely enough. But let me look at my information here. Peter Cullen actually does the voice of one of the bad guys in this. I think it's the I guess the Rulons, I believe. Look at some information here. Yes, the Rulons were a mixture of humanoid creatures, and he plays that kind of not snake, but toad-looking enemy. That's the boss of all the enemies in this. But the story of this is, on this first episode, it shows the Valorians in a ship, and they've somehow mysteriously they've come from the future, and somehow ended up transported back in the time of dinosaurs. And the Valorians befriended the dinosaurs while the Rulons brainwashed them, including this T-Rex you see here, to fight the Valorians. It's a very well produced cartoon, great voice acting, great hand-drawn characters and whatnot. This tape I have here is not generated at all. It's not, it wasn't heavily used, obviously, and the tapes were made really good in the 80s all the way up to the 2000 era. I would say the earlier tapes were made better, with better materials, and were made to last. And this certainly was. I didn't have hardly any tracking issues with this, and on my TV VCR combo. So, yeah. This is available. All 14 episodes are available on bootleg DVD. I tried to buy one from a seller on eBay, but their account was suspended, unfortunately. And another unfortunate thing about the bootleg DVD of this entire show is that it's only available in PAL region. So it's kind of a crapshoot if you live in America and have an NTSC player. You can probably play that in a computer, but I figured, hey, I'll get the official source of this. Hopefully one day Tyco will hand over the rights to this show to like Shout Factory or somebody to release this show in its entirety on DVD, cleaned up. But these tapes do the show justice. So here's The Adventure Continues, Volume 2, Dino Riders. Running time is approximately 27 minutes, including the same commercials. I think it's just a little bit different commercials showing a slightly newer line of cars with one extra feature. Once again, really, really cool artwork here. Might be a little dark in the picture. This tape, once again, was not heavily used and well taken care of, so I don't think I had any tracking issues with this one at all. A few here and there, but that's probably due to the player, but nothing that would eat the tape. Here's some side art there. Very cool. So in this tape, we see the Valorians still fighting off the Rulons, trying to fight them. I forget how it ends, but it's just not. It's good, and the art direction is, goes done well here. Strangely enough, the third tape, the dinosaurs and characters look a little different, which I think is odd that they would even do that. Maybe they hired a new artist to produce the third episode and onward. There's some more art there. Very nice. I guess I'll show the tape. There's really not much to show. I think this may have came from a rental store, maybe? Or a rental place, or whatnot. Copyright 1988. Actually in Tycho's in New Jersey. But overall, you can find these tapes for a decent price online. I picked mine up both for a little over $30 for both of them. I wouldn't pay any more than $20 for each, because they're just not. I don't think it's worth it to pay that much for an old tape, and you're really not knowing what you're getting. Your VCR could eat the tape, and it may not look that good or sound that good. It could have serious tracking issues. Considering these tapes are very old, you have to take that into account and think about it. But overall, I'd say sellers out there are mostly honest. I've been burned only by a few of them lately, or at all, in fact. So yeah, these are worth watching. Keep in mind they're made to promote the toy line of the Dino Riders, which I haven't seen in ages in real life. Very cool toys, by the way, and they're collector's items now. People want them, and they go for a decent amount of money, especially if someone has a full set of them. But this is a great cartoon, well worth watching. Great for adults, and especially kids. Great family. Just a good, something fun for the kids to watch, or an adult that grew up with them, kind of like me, even though I only saw the first episode back in the 90s. So yeah, pick these up if you can find them.